Next, we want to talk about the types of wealth that zakat is paid on and how to calculate zakat. But before we do, one thing you have to understand before we move forward is that zakat is just another one of those areas where there are a lot of different opinions that start to emerge, especially as we talk about modern financial instruments. We'll have an entire video explaining why there are so many different opinions in Islam. But for now, what you have to understand with regards to zakat is the following. Whenever you have a situation where you want to know the Islamic ruling for that situation, and that situation doesn't have a precedence where there is an exact replica for that situation during the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, you are almost certain to have differences of opinion on how to interact with that situation. So for example, if we have gold, you know how to pay zakat on gold because the Prophet, peace be upon him, explicitly explained how to do so. But since that time, there are many new financial instruments and situations that didn't exist, such as fiat currencies or with regards to stocks, bonds, ETFs, IRAs, indexes, mutual funds, 401ks, etc. So what happens is scholars use the evidence from the Quran and the Sunnah and look at the most relatable situations from the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, to see how they can apply those rulings to similar situations that we deal with in our current time. And because to some extent there is personal perspective involved when looking at these issues, you're bound to find differences of opinion. My point here is to say this: do not overly concern yourself with these differences of opinion at such an early stage in your Islam. If for some reason you were to get it wrong because you followed something your teacher taught you, the blame is going to be on them. Your job is to seek information from those that are knowledgeable. It's the job of those that are knowledgeable to tell you the correct information or to say that they don't know so that you can find someone who does.